Today, we're diving into the surprising journey of Muniz and Ingrid Rezende from 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Days Season 7. They were one of the most unique and talked about couples on the show, and their story didn't end with the cameras. So, what really happened to Brian and Ingrid after the show wrapped? Let's take a closer look. Muniz and Ingrid Rezende, who appeared on 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days, have made meaningful strides in their personal lives following their breakup. The pair first connected through a dating app, and, after months of messaging, decided to pursue a serious relationship. Like many couples featured on the show, they faced a fair share of obstacles. Brian, a 51-year-old quadriplegic and four-time divorcee, had a history of diving quickly into relationships. Ingrid, a 32-year-old single mother from Gurupi, Brazil, developed strong feelings for Brian but harbored doubts about their future together. Brian was introduced to viewers in Season 7 of Before the 90 Days, revealing that he met Ingrid while coaching wheelchair rugby in Brazil. He commented on his dating experiences, saying he found it easier to connect with women in Brazil compared to the US, where he believes men in wheelchairs are often seen as a last resort. Despite the distance, Brian and Ingrid bonded deeply and eventually met in person after 2 years of online communication, when Brian traveled from the US to Brazil. Brian and Ingrid's journey on after 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. When Muniz traveled to Brazil to meet Ingrid Rezende, his family expressed concern that he might be rushing into the relationship. Despite their reservations, Brian felt confident about their bond. Their emotional first meeting at the airport suggested a promising start, but tension soon began to surface. Brian, a quadriplegic, grew anxious about physical intimacy, fearing that Ingrid might eventually become frustrated with the limitations and leave him. Adding to his worries, Ingrid hadn't yet told her parents about their relationship, which left Brian uncertain about their future. As the two spent more time together, Brian made an attempt to grow closer physically, but his intensity created discomfort for Ingrid, leading to an awkward moment between them. Still, they both tried to work through the tension and salvage the relationship. In a pivotal moment, Brian finally met Ingrid's mother, who was critical of their relationship due to the couple's significant age gap. Eventually, Brian revealed details from his past that deeply unsettled Ingrid: his 4 previous marriages, 3 to American women and 1 to a Brazilian, his history as a drug dealer, and his real age. The revelations left Ingrid visibly shocked and added more strain to their already fragile connection. Brian and Ingrid have both moved on. Muniz and Ingrid Rezende's relationship continued to unravel during their time on 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days, ultimately ending in a painful breakup. Tensions reached a breaking point when Brian accused Ingrid of having ulterior motives for being with him. The accusation deeply hurt Ingrid and marked the final straw in their already strained relationship. Recognizing the incompatibility, Brian officially ended things, and the two shared an emotional farewell at the close of the season. Their story didn't end there, though. During the Season 7 tell-all special, Brian and Ingrid reunited, and the conflict resurfaced. Brian reignited the drama by making more accusations, while Ingrid stood firm and appeared content with her choice to move on. Ingrid has since embraced a new chapter in her life. In February, she introduced her new partner on Instagram, sharing a sweet, rain-soaked snapshot of the couple with the caption, "Rainy Saturday, me and my love," as reposted by 90 Sips. Brian, too, has moved forward. He is now in a relationship with Nathy, a 33-year-old woman from Bogotá, Colombia. The couple has been together for over 6 months, splitting time between the US and Colombia. Although their relationship seems stable, Brian has yet to pop the question. Will Brian and Ingrid ever return to the 90 Day Fiancé franchise? Muniz and Ingrid Rezende have officially moved on from each other and are unlikely to return to 90 Day Fiancé as a couple. While their story together has ended, fans can still keep up with Brian on 90 Day Diaries Season 6, where he appears alongside his new girlfriend, Nathy. The two seem to be a stronger match, with their relationship showing promising signs of growth. If things continue to develop between Brian and Nathy, there's a chance the couple could return to the franchise in 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Days Season 8.